Good morning, fellow traders. Bob here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Wednesday, July the 28th, 2021. I hope everybody had a great night last night. It's brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we left with the market yesterday. So SPX, again, was down a little bit yesterday, right? Looks like they were starting kind of that A wave, B wave type stuff. Maybe today will lead into a C wave, but still green here on the monthly chart. Weekly chart, kind of a red spinning top right here, but McClellan oscillator, not really too scary yet. We did get a nice dip yesterday, and they bought the dip off of the ADMA yesterday and ended up pushing its way up. We still did not get into the prior day's range, so it's kind of like, see how we go, right, after fresh all-time highs. So we've been kind of expecting a pullback right here. This has been a really vertical, impulsive wave up, right? And so yesterday's down move at the open was great. It gave us some good short opportunities that we pointed out in the live stream. And then, of course, we had the wave B at the end of the day. So we'll see if that gets any continuation into this morning or if we start to work our way back down into the Fed. And then the Fed's at 2 o'clock, the rate announcement. 2:30 is the press conference on the Eastern time. And so we'll see where we go from there. Again, there's still an open gap down here, too. And, of course, there's an open gap down here as well. So it could be pretty interesting. The futures are kind of all over the place. They were kind of green this morning, divergent later. So maybe a little bit different when you see it in the bubble report here this morning. But in general, all the concepts are the same, and the geos, are still good to reference, right? So SPY actually looks like a bit of a rising wedge here this morning. So kind of keep an eye on that. See if it breaks down below these levels, and you get this geometric line below that could be an interesting area of support or potential interest, right? S&P futures here this morning, as you can see, it's all about, hold that geo, right? So that's the kind of the game we're playing here this week. So if it breaks down below here, right, I mean, the real big thing is losing yesterday's lows. That could get pretty nasty today, and the Fed could give enough acceleration to make that more pronounced. So we'll see how that goes here today. MES, again, same thing, right? Just kind of keep an eye on the geo line here going into the rest of the morning. Let's see how we hold from there. We do have some mortgage application numbers coming out this morning, a couple of the retail numbers, stuff like that, but it's all about the Fed today. And then, of course, reaction to some of the big earnings. We also have Boeing coming up this morning with earnings. We've got Shop this morning. Spotify's already reported, right? So, of course, we had Apple, Microsoft, AMD yesterday. So it's pretty cool stuff there. Let's see the Qs here this morning. Again, they were a little bit perkier than everything else. They actually already rejected the 618 from yesterday's drop, right? So just see how it holds this geometric line and where we go from there. Let's take a look at the IWM. IWM is still kind of hanging in here this morning, right? So also looks kind of rising wedgish, and it's got a steep line here this morning. If we do lose this one with any sort of authority today, right? Watch the pivots, here, going into the rest of the day. So we'll see how that goes. XLF again, had a bit of a pullback yesterday. It was an outside day yesterday, a bit of a pullback, but a nice bounce. So let's just see how they react to the Fed today. That's kind of going to be the big direction mover on that one. But it can do some sharp reversals off of it too. So a little caution there. VIX getting a little bit perky here this morning, but again, still under that 20 level, so just definitely an area of interest on that. Apple, again, earnings yesterday on this one, and looking pretty choppy like we expected, so we'll see how that goes going into tomorrow. Keep an eye on the 15-word radar on that one going into today. Let's take a look at Tesla. So Tesla, again, gave us a decent dip by yesterday. Let's see if it gets any follow through today, right? We've got room to get to the next zone if they want to get back to the scene of the breakdown from yesterday, so we'll see how that goes today. Bitcoin. Let's take a look at this one right here. So over 40,000 here, guys. See, I hope. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get more in-depth video coverage on the stocks or setups that are on our radar, be sure to join our group or subscribe to the Bubble Report for more morning analysis. The Bubble Report includes S&P 500 review, also a market profile game plan on the S&P futures, sector updates, gappers, orbs, unusual option activity, economic calendar, and we also have Elliott wave counts that are on our radar made by Algo 382. Be sure to click the link at the end of this video to subscribe today.